Ryan du Fever le 7 mars à Bercy, hein. On t'a pas dit de ne pas t'amuser avec Ryan du Fever. Pourquoi? Magic System.
Hi guys, this is Evie from an expat in Panama, and today I would like to talk about racism. Why racism? Because a lot of future students and also future expats have asked me in the past, what's the situation like being black in Panama? Is it an issue? Am I going to be discriminated against? Are people going to treat me differently or look at me funny? And I think given the current context, what's going on in the US especially, it's a good moment to talk about these things. So I'm unfortunately not in a position to answer this question. I'm white. And as part of my white privilege, I will never know what it feels like to be black and to be discriminated against. So it would be arrogant of me to try and answer this question. But what I can do is ask people who actually know and who are living this every day. So I'm going to conduct a little interview today with different people, expats and also Panamanian nationals, so that they can tell you more about what it's actually like being black in Panama. Let's see.
En Panamá yo creo que se ha podido abolir lo que es el racismo. No se encuentran así ese problema, y más enfocándonos aquí en Panamá y en Boca del Toro, yo creo que el racismo ha sido abolido. Probablemente podríamos encontrar algunas personas que aún tienen ese sistema dentro de ellos, pero prácticamente yo creo que el racismo, como este es una mezcla de personas afroantillanos con la construcción del canal donde se introdujo todas las diferentes razas, yo creo que ese problema del racismo se ha podido solventar aquí en Panamá.
¿Hay racismo en Panamá?
Sí, sí hay. Más con los chinos y los negros.
¿Cómo
Se puede ver, especialmente aquí que yo vivo aquí, los chinos en sus supermercados, ellos solamente buscan los indígenas para trabajar allí adentro. Ellos no buscan los negros. En todos los supermercados de los chinos usted nota eso.
Okay. ¿Y de los blancos hay racismo?
Bueno, de los blancos no, aquí no he notado tanto, porque ellos son amables con todo el mundo. Saludan a todo el mundo.
Sí, creo que hay racismo, pero no todo su Panamá, más bien en David, entre los blancos hacia los negros. Por descendencia española, por falta de cultura, más bien siento yo, y de información.
En David, ¿y aquí no?
Aquí no, aquí esto es un crisol de raza, aquí somos más bien europeos, no sabemos qué somos, pocos negros y más extranjeros.
¿Y en la ciudad de Panamá, usted sabe?
En Panamá he vivido muy poco, pero no, en Panamá no veo el racismo, porque hay un crisol de raza muy fuerte.
He notado que en ciertos lugares, por ejemplo en David, siento que no hay racismo en cuanto a, por ejemplo, los bullying en los colegios o de repente al tratar con personas como amistad. En lo que sí hay es en los trabajos. No te dan trabajo si no eres de allí mismo. Entonces puede que tenga mucho que ver también por tu tipo de color. En Panamá, en la misma ciudad, es un crisol de raza, o sea que allá la verdad siento que no lo hay. Aquí en Bocas del Toro siento que a muchos de los morenos o los negros como yo, de repente no le dan ciertas oportunidades de trabajo como para crecer o motivaciones, simplemente los ven como una categoría baja, como que más o menos se ve una distancia, más buscan como a los extranjeros, a los blancos, y pienso que eso debe acabar.
Hola, sí opino que sí hay racismo en Panamá, lo vemos en pocos lugares, con pocas personas, pero lastimosamente sí hay a la hora de pedir un trabajo, a la hora de entrar a un súper, que casi siempre entran extranjeros y uno entra, lo mira a uno un poco diferente, pero cuando uno paga ya lo cambian la mirada, pero siempre hay una manera de que haya racismo y es muy triste. Y a veces por teléfono hablo con una persona y me dicen, la doctora Fonseca, y cuando me ven me dice, ¿y dónde está la doctora? Le digo, yo soy la doctora. Entonces sí hay un poquito de racismo, ha mejorado un poco, pero gracias a Dios yo no lo he sentido, pero otros amigos míos que son un poco más negros, más oscuritos que yo, sí lo han sentido.
Is there racism in Panama?
I believe there is. Of course, I feel like there's racism all over the world, unfortunately. But me living here as a Black American, living in Panama, I haven't experienced as much racism as I have in other countries that I've lived in or have visited. But I have experience some sort of racism in the sense of the glares and the stares, and you go into a certain restaurant or a certain type of environment, and yet although you are capable of purchasing or being in that establishment, you still get those glares as if though you're not welcomed or you're out of your comfort zone. But other than that, I haven't experienced any blatant racism as with my year and a half living here.
Okay, so it's more of like a social status thing.
It is, yes. When it comes to blacks, it's more of a lower income or a lower social status. Social class racism does exist, so hey.
And that would be mainly in Panama City, or do you feel the same here in Bocas?
I believe it exists in Bocas as well.
Bueno, de mi parte, desde que yo sepa, el racismo entre blanco y negro aquí en Bocas del Toro o en Panamá, de que yo sepa no. Yo no veo el racismo. No existe racismo aquí.
What's the difference between being a black man in Panama and a black man in the United States? Honestly, not one thing. Not one thing. Here in Panama, the official language is Spanish. In the United States, most people speak English. I choose to face my oppression here in Panama versus the United States. Not one difference between being a black man in Panama and black man in the United States. The issues surrounding race in both countries. In Panama, less people talk about it. Doesn't mean that race doesn't exist here, or doesn't mean racism doesn't exist here. It's less people who are talking about it. It's less things on the forefront. But there are people who are talking about it. There are many citizens here who recognize that racism and discrimination is a problem. So there's not one thing or one difference being a black man in the United States or a black man in Panama. Shout out to Afro Latino Travel and BlackPackers.com. Thank you.
I don't know. I haven't had a situation where I will consider myself into or feel uncomfortable about my skin color and stuff. Like, only once in Bocas, but I made that person clear that if he was uncomfortable around black people, he should probably go to a Nordic place, you know? And after that, maybe once, in Boquete, but that one was funny because the guy was weird. He thought I was from Africa just because I had my hair up like this. But yeah, it's not like racism. This is a mixed country, you know, like white with indigenous and black with white and whatever with whatever, you know, we have a little bit of everything here. So, racism with black people, I haven't noticed it. At least with me, I have not. Not racism like other countries that go, you're black, so don't come here and blah, 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 you know what you're watching on news every day in other countries. So that will be my point of view about racism in Panama. Me personally, I don't feel it, or I have not been in a situation yet.
I haven't experienced any of that. I've been living here for 2 years. Everything is just good. People is really friendly when you are just nice to them, and somehow you can just live among Panamanians, I guess. Everything is just good.
I am of Haitian descent, and I grew up in Miami. I moved to Panama 6 months ago now, and before I moved, I knew that I wanted to learn Spanish in a Spanish-speaking country, and I also, having gone to college in the Deep South in the US, and experienced the Obama era post-racial United States, where the country has become more of a police state and I felt less safe. I wanted to make sure that I saw people like me wherever I chose to move. I wanted to make sure that people wouldn't stare at me or I wouldn't stand out. And so when I came to Panama, both in Panama City and in Bocas, where I first moved, there were plenty of people that looked like me. I'm often mistaken for Panamanian, and I felt very much comfortable and welcome. So I guess the next question would be, is there racism in Panama? Spoiler alert, in every post-colonial country, there's racism. However, is it that virulent strain of shoot you while you're walking home from the corner store type of racism, shoot you while you are listening to music at the gas station type of racism that you find in the US? It's not. I feel safe here, safer than I ever felt in the United States. And I feel welcomed here. And I feel that this is the society that will go out of its way to protect me if I need it, and if it comes to that. I've come across minor acts of racism in Panama, you know, being followed around the store, that kind of thing. However, I've never felt that racism was going to the point where it would cost me my life or my peace of mind in the way that I do in the US. So I actually have actively been encouraging other people of Afro descent to come to Panama, to experience Panama, and experience all that Panama has to offer, both in terms of culture, language, and in terms of its own rich Afro history. Panama's history, or the history of Afro-Panamanians, is one that's very, very fascinating to me. And it's one that the Panamanians want to share. I think Panama is a great place to learn Spanish. It's a safe place to be a person of Afro descent. So, welcome to Panama.
All right, so I think this is pretty interesting. I really enjoyed listening to every one of these testimonials. I'm still happy to see that the global message is not as bleak as it would be in the United States, for example, or in Europe. We also have a lot of racism there. Skin color doesn't really matter so much because it's a huge melting pot here in Panama. And Black lives do matter here, not because there's a hashtag, but just because, you know, people generally care about each other. Come to Panama. That's the message, basically. So please subscribe to my blog if you want to receive more of these videos, you know, about different topics. Next time we're gonna talk about something super, super interesting, which is how to open a bank account in Panama and how not to catch dengue. See you soon.